afternoon, guys. Welcome to a very busy, very sunny Bognor Regis. It is Sunday the 19th of May 2024. We are here this morning to do you an arcade tour of Mr. B's Classic Amusements Bognor Regis. There's myself, JD Nathan Shez Gaming and Chill Slots. We'll be doing a live show from there this coming Friday the 24th of May, starting from 6 PM. So let's get ourselves over to Mr. B's Classic Amusements and see what's what, shall we? Right then, guys, so here we are outside Mr. B's Classic Amusements Bognor. Let's get ourselves in there and have a look what's what. See you inside. Right, so here we are, guys. Welcome to the family area of Mr. B's Classic Amusements Bognor Regis. We have still, of course, got family games. To clarify on the family situation, I believe the family games will be staying for the remainder of this season, and then towards the end of the year the site will be going over 18 only, so kids will not be allowed. That's the last I've heard anyway. Right, anyway, slots wise, we have Wicked Willie. Don't worry, Governor, plenty of Willie for you this weekend, son. We have Casino Utter Nutter. We have Bear X. These are all £5 jackpots with us being in the kids area. And then got Viva Mexico, that's a £5 jackpot. We've got Celebration, £5 jackpot. We've got Step It Up, £5 jackpot. And we've got Ring a Bell on a £5 jackpot. Cheers, gents. Members of staff, I'm playing staff chess here. We then have a 4-player party time. This is 10p a go. What does that say? 90%. What's that all about, eh? We also have a bit of Spotted Dick. Right, so moving on. We then have Road to Wembley, match of the day. This is still, I presume, on soak test. It will hit the live floor eventually, but it's not yet in service, but to come. We've got Cluedo. We have Donkey Kong. This obviously is the Line and May Gaze. We've got Fruit Explosion, £5 jackpot. We have The Great Escape. We have The Simpsons. The Simpsons is off today, but I'm sure we'll be back soon. After that, we've then got Who Are Dracula. That's a 10p play, £8 token jackpot. Spinning around, we've got a couple of the proper old school here for Race and JD. We've got Big Shots. And we've got Grab the Bank or Smash and Grab or whatever the machine identifies as. We then have Cash Counter. Shout out to Mr. Cash Counter, help you well, sir. Coming down this way. We then have Top Dog on a £5 jackpot. We have Rainbow Riches, £5 jackpot. We've then got Elvis Alive in Las Vegas. That's off this morning. I can't be 100% sure why, but I'm sure it will be back on again soon. We've then got Elvis Presley's Gold Rush. That's a £5 jackpot. We've then got Adders and Ladders. So again, new in. We have Alice's Wonderland, three-player arena of those. They are new in, they're on a £5 jackpot. Right then, guys, coming round the corner. Let's start off over in this corner. We have Homer's Meltdown. We have Slider. We have Lucky Devil. Return of the Jedi. And Bellfruit's The Big Breakfast. Coming back here, we then have Bugs Bunny. These are again all £5 jackpots. Alright, we then have Jewel in the Crown. That's 10p a go, £8 token jackpot with repeat chance. We've then got Las Vegas Strip. That's at 10p a go, £8 token. We've also got Pink Per Se. That's a £5 jackpot. Spice is Right. That's a £5 jackpot. Spinning around, one of Cashman's favourites, we have got Frankenstein. This is 10p a go, £3 repeat chance. There it is, you can just about see it. We then have a Cash Gordon. That's a £5 jackpot, 10p play. We've got Banks and Cash. We then have the Haunted House. So, parental advisory with this one, guys. JD, control yourself. But we do have the beauty that is Super Lineup. That is a 10p a go, 10p coins only, £3 cash jackpot. Happy days. Coming along, we then have Arabian Nights. That's a 10p a go, £5 jackpot. We've got Black Golds, 10p a go, £5 jackpot. Spinning around, we then have Super Bar X. This is 10p a go, £2.40 jackpot. Coming along here, we then have High Spirits, 10p a go, £5 jackpot. Next to that, we have the Real Big Ben. Moving along, we then have Handicap. This is 5p play, £6 token jackpot. Miami Dice. This is 10p a go, £4 jackpot. We then have Monopoly 60th anniversary, 10p a go, £5. Pot of Golds, 10p a go, £5. Couple of Bell Fruits. We then have a Doctor Who. That's 10p a go, £6 token. Del's Millions, 10p a go, £6 token. Spinning around, we've then got a golden winner. That's on 10p a go, £5 jackpot, I believe. We then have the Blues Boys. Again, still never 100% sure what the jackpot on this is. I'm going to say, as per the decal, £8. So it's 5p a go, £8 jackpot. Again, another favourite of Cashman's, we have Danger Zone. That is 10p a go, £6 token jackpot, as opposed to Frankenstein that you saw earlier, which was £3 cash with a repeat chance. Moving along, we then have Vegas Nights, 3-player arena, 10p a go, £5 jackpot. We've then got a classic Magic 7 that again is unfortunately off at the moment. And final slot in the arcade for this tour, it is The Streak, 3-player, 10p a go, £5 jackpot. Right then guys, so here we are in the Mr. P side area. Let's have a look around, see what they've got, see if there's anything new. So I've obviously got Old Faithful, Okey Cokey. Shout out to Mr. DeBarge. Does like a bit of Okey Cokey, does Mr. DeBarge. Couple of £500 blueprint machines with a range of games. I'll quickly wipe through them all. If any of them's of any interest to you, happy days. Again, second terminal. Does seem to be an ever so slightly different lineup. The only difference I can see is Ted, but I'll show it all anyway. There we go. Obviously then we've got the change machines. Coming around here, we've then got a couple of network T7s. There's that one there, and there's that one there. Those two are networked, I believe. I think this will be where the governor will be heading when he's down. We've then got Bar X Extreme. We then have, like the one in Fareham, we've got a top trumps cabinet. I do believe he's got the glasswork for this as well, so that one will be getting the glasswork eventually as well. The other networked T7. We then have the prismatics. Again, I'll just scoot through the available games. I would imagine the lineup's identical on both of them. So these are available anything up to £2 a go, anything as low as 10p a go. So if anyone wanted any flutters played on these, it's perfectly feasible. In fact, if you played the roulette game, you could have 5p a go if you really wanted. But anyway, I think I've been through all of those. We've then got the weird little casino game thing. It's got not nondescript games, but the kind of things you'd expect to see in a casino, you know, like diamond cats, for example. So this is new in. So this is one of the curved screen inspired machines. Can't think of the name of the terminal off the top of my head, but this is obviously new in. So you got all your popular games, you got your Centurions, your Cops and Robbers Big Money, you got Anubis, got Real Linking. Come on. Got Bullion Bars, Gold Collector, like we needed another Bullion Bars. Casino style games, you can have a little bit of roulette. Subject to the new laws and rules on roulette. There you go, Cops and Robbers Big Money Christmas, if that tickles you, Jacobs. Then we have the Equinox terminal. This is I wouldn't say classic games, but generally the older generation of games. Like, you're not going to see Black Knight Evolution, you're not going to see the Wild Cowboy one, but you are going to see stuff that you won't see elsewhere, such as Beetlejuice, such as Michael Jackson. It's very few arcades that will actually have that game available for you to play. Next along, we've then got a T8 terminal. Again, I'll quickly scoot through the games. I'm not going to bore you too much with them, and I'll let you pause and do the needful if you want to have a look and see what they have got. I will point out it is only one terminal, so where they've got community slots, you're kind of on your own, certainly at this site anyway. And we've got Rainbow Riches, 50p play, £35 jackpot. Another Equinox terminal. The two Equinox terminals are networked, so if you decide to play Black Knight Community or similar, then it's networked. Spinning around, we then have Mario Kart with Mario's Super Jackpot. That is a £15 jackpot. There we have Butter Corner. First up, we have Impulse. Impulse is £10 jackpot. Then we have Cracker. Cracker, I believe, is a £25 jackpot, as denoted there. Moving along, we've then got G-Force. G-Force is a, what are we on here? Is that 25 again? 15 according to that. There we go. Then we've got the Mob. That is a £15 jackpot as well. Spinning around, we then have Hellraiser. That's a £25 jackpot. We've got Throw a Wobbler. That is a £25 jackpot also. Moving along, we then have Hot Hot Hot. This is a relatively new in. This is a £70 jackpot. And you can play anything up to £1 on it. We then have On the Buses. That is, I believe, an £8 jackpot. Excuse me. We then have Classic 7 Heaven with the pulley handle. That is a £10 jackpot. Over back on the side wall then, we've got Video Crazy Fruits. That is a 15 pond jackpot. After that, we've then got Chase the Ace. Surprisingly, this one's only actually a £5 jackpot. Right, coming around, we then have Wild Cash. That is a £25 jackpot. We then have Maximilian. That is a £15 jackpot, I believe. Along then we have Clubber Corner, or the beginnings of Clubber Corner maybe. We have Club Roadhog. This is 10p a go.
Hello.
Hello Copper, how you doing? £100 jackpot, 10p play. Then we have Cops and Robbers Club. Of the gold variety, that is a £100 jackpot. Spinning around, we then have the beast that is Monkey Business. That's anything from 20p a go up to £1 on the base game, and then you play any wins on the top reels, £2 a spin to win up to £500. And it does happen. I've seen 2, so we know it happens. Next up, we then have the roll. The roll is £8 jackpot. We've then got silver sevens. That is a £25 jackpot. We've then got a magic 7. Unfortunately, this is poorly at the moment, but I'm sure we'll be back soon enough. We've then got a ready to roll. He snuck this one in. Didn't realise this was in here. That's on a £15 jackpot. So we've then got extravaganza at the end. So that's a £35 jackpot. Spinning around behind me. Oh, Dirty's snuck this in as well. He's a cheeky little monster, isn't he? Mr. Mountjoy. Shout out to Mr. Mountjoy. Woo! So we have Deal or No Deal. £35 jackpot. Moving on from that, we've got Casino 5-liner. That is a £25 jackpot. Over in the corner, looking a little bit weary. I have to say, that looks just a little bit weary compared to everything else. But we do have one for the Concept King. We have Joker's Wild, I presume that is. Anyway, that is a £100 jackpot. We have the Bells. That is a £25 jackpot with massive potential for repeats. Along from there, we have Open the Box, £25 jackpot. And then along from there, we've got Nifty 50, which is a £25 jackpot, but ultimately you get 2 pops at it, guaranteed, and it might double up and it might give you the 50. So anyway, that concludes the tour of the side AGC, Mr. P's area. Moving on. Right guys, just a little addition to the information I've just given you on the Equinox terminals. Pie Factory, and if I can find it, Drops of Gold have now also been removed in other arcades. So it's only an arcade where they're running on the old local based Vertex systems that you will actually see those 2 games. Again, another good reason to pop into a Mr. P's. Right then guys, next up we have the Real Fruits area. This is the rear section of the arcades. So we'll start walking down this line and work our way around. So we've got Revolution, that's on a £25 jackpot. We have Psycho Cash Beast, that's 30p play, £15 jackpot. Quite a lively little game. We have Neptune's Treasure, £15 jackpot. We have Casino Crazy Club, 10p a go, £100 jackpot. We've then got the Mighty Roller Coaster. Doesn't look like it's numbering, but you never know, you never know. We've then got Big Bucks, that's an £8 jackpot. Sorry, Roller Coaster's a £10 jackpot, by the way. We've then got JPM's Snakes and Ladders, that's on a £15 jackpot. Then we've got Indiana Jones, £8 jackpot. We have Swap Shop, that is a £6 token jackpot. We have the Gambler, quite a rare machine this one. This is a £10 cash jackpot. Right, so spinning around. We've then got Caesar's Palace. That is a £15 jackpot. We have the Red Arrow. That is a £15 jackpot. Then we're on the Barcrest Row, so let you have a look at it in all its glory. First up we've got Viva España, that's on a £10 jackpot. We have the Crystal Maze, this is 25p a go, £10 jackpot. We then have Viz, which is a £6 cash jackpot. We've got Andy's Great Escape, that is a £10 cash jackpot. We've got Roadhog, £10 cash. We have Viva Las Vegas 6, that That is a £6 cash jackpot. A couple of token based machines coming up. So we've got Super Hyper Viper, the Super Hyper Viper that used to adorn the cobbled streets of Coronation Street. That's the little bit of heritage of this particular slot. This is the exact one. This is a £6 token jackpot. Moving along, we've then got Luxor. This is 20p a go, £6 token. And then we've got Blue Moon, which is 20p a go, £6 token. So moving around, we've then obviously got Change Machine. We have an iPube, very similar to the iPube that we have at home for our live shows. Again, I'll show you the kind of games that are available. If there's anything on there that you want to use your flutters on that tickles your Jacobs, you go for it. You never know your luck. We then have Divas Reels. This is 50p a go, £70 jackpot. We then have Party Games Corner. This is £25 jackpot. Spinning around, we then have the Nickelodeon. 20p a go, £4.80 token. One for Race again, we've got Red Hot Poker Sir. It is currently in service. That is a £6 jackpot, 20p play. We then have Monte Carlo or Bust. That's 20p a go, £8 cash jackpot. Following on from that, we then have the Spin Wall. That is up to £1 a go, £70 jackpot. Coming along, we then have Reno Casino. That is a £25 jackpot. Along to the end, we then have Project Corner. So we have Projects Hit the Six, £4.80 jackpot. These are all token, by the way. We have Crazy Pays, £4.80 token. Sevens and Melons, £4.80 token. Seven Heaven, £4.80 token. We have the Reflex, or Reflex, £4.80 token. And then on the end we have the Barcrest Classic that is prize spend, spend, spend. If you've ever fancied playing spend, spend, spend on your Android mobile device, we now have a community take on this classic slot. So I will put a link in the description. Be sure and have a quick look. If you have an Android device, you could be playing this later on today. And it's fun. I'm not going to lie. Everybody that I've spoken to says it's a fun little game. So yeah, by all means check that out. That's a Cashman EQ app. Next up, we then have Cops and Robbers. £10 jackpot. We then have Cash on the Nile. This is 10p a go, £100 jackpot. We then have Coronation Street. This has been off for a while. I do know it's on Dave's list of things to do, but when it's back, it will be 20p a go and it will be a £6 token jackpot. There we have Prize EastEnders. Similar to Prize Spend, 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 where you can win a carriage clock or whatever else you used to be able to win in them back in the day. But that is 20p a go, £6 token jackpot. We then have Monopoly Deluxe. Again, unfortunately, it's one of the works in progress, but I know it is on the list to do. We then have Project Coins Fun on the Run. That's a 20p a go, £6 token jackpot. Cheers, Andy. We then have Sphinx. That is 20p a go, £10 cash. We have the Circle Line, which is 20p a go, £6 cash. Then we have King Kebab, 30p a go, £25 jackpot. And then right on the end we have Lucky Strike. That is £10 jackpot, 30p play. So again, quite a lively little game. Right then guys, that concludes our tour of Mr. P's Classic Amusements Bognor Regis. As we say, we will be live from here 6 PM Friday the 24th of May 2024, which is obviously this coming Friday. If you are a Flutter owner, get in touch now to discuss whether you'd like to use your flutters on some of the machines in at Mr. P's Classic Amusements Bognor. Failing that, we look forward to seeing you all on Friday evening from 6 PM, where Mr. Chill Slots, JD Slots and Nathan Shares Gaming will all be down. And yeah, hopefully we'll have a bit of fun. See you all on Friday, guys. Bye for now.